The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 is one of the very few Android tablets available in the market these days. In this review, I will test it out in every aspect, will tell you if it is really worth it, and if yes, then for what kind of users. Let's just start with a physical overview. It weighs about 477 grams and the weight distribution is done well. It's constructed out of metal for the most part, though there is a plastic cap on one side for signal reception. There are 4 speakers, 2 each on the narrower sides. And at the bottom there is a microphone, Type-C port and a headphone jack, which has a little bit of plastic around it. It's a fairly thin device at 7mm. The camera is located in the top left corner. It's raised by about 1.5mm. The power and volume buttons are on the right side. If I have anything to complain about this design, it would be the position of these keys. They are just so close together, it's very easy to mistake one for another. Otherwise, this is a great design for a device of this budget. The display here is a 10.4-inch 60Hz LCD panel and it looks great. The resolution is 1200 by 2000, producing about 224 ppi of pixel density, which is sharp enough. You won't notice any pixelation unless you are looking really close. The viewing angles are nice as well as the color reproduction. The brightness is slightly on the lower side, but good enough for indoors. There is definitely some screen bleed, fairly apparent in dark environments, although if you're watching something that covers the whole screen area, you won't notice it. There was no factory installed screen protector. The AKG tuned speakers are excellent, by the way. I consider them one of the biggest highlights of this package. They are extremely loud and it's not possible to block all 4 of them at once in any way. Listen to this sample in comparison with my laptop. The front camera is a 5-megapixel unit and the single camera on the back is 8-megapixel. I have included photos and video samples from both of these cameras. You're most probably gonna use them for video conferencing, and these cameras are alright for that. And the position of front-facing camera is superb for using with a mouse and a keyboard. There's a Pro mode too, of course, with a very limited functionality. My unit was recently updated to One UI 3.1 with Android 11, which did polish things a bit, but I didn't notice any major new features being added. Talking about features, there is multi-window as well as pop-up window support. Most of the stock applications are designed to work with the larger form factor. The keyboard can also be used in a split screen manner. There is no DeX support though, and I believe it won't be coming in the future too. The Tab A7 has a 7040 mAh battery. The screen on time is about 7 to 8 hours for video streaming. Let's just leave it for streaming for an hour and we will see how much battery it drops till we talk about the charging. Power adapter that comes in the box has a mere 7.8 watt output and it just takes ages to charge. Around 4.5 hours in my experience. But for some reason it keeps showing different charging time required to charge from the same battery percentage using the same adapter. It might be just a software bug, but I'm not sure of it. It does support fast charging up to 15 watts, which improves things a bit but not too much. So the battery decreased from 69 to 52%. That's a 17% decrease, and the sound and brightness both were set to maximum. Now we'll talk about performance next, but before that please subscribe to the channel, and if you're liking the video so far, go smash that like button. This tablet is powered by a Snapdragon 662 chipset and has 3 GB of RAM, 32 gigs of storage. There is a micro SD card slot for storage expansion, but I wish the base variant was at least 64 GB. It's available in both Wi-Fi and LTE variants. In day-to-day usage, I do notice some lag every now and then. I believe the 3 GB RAM is to blame here, as the processor isn't bad at all. Battleground Mobile India can be played at smooth graphics with medium frame rate. I wouldn't say the gameplay is excellent, but it's fine for casual gaming. You can expect similar experience with Asphalt 9 and Call of Duty. I haven't had any overheating issues until now. But lighter games work just fine. The call quality is good enough if you are into making calls from a tablet. The Wi-Fi variant can also receive calls and messages from your smartphone. You need to turn on the call and text on other devices to use it. These are the bands that the LTE variant supports. The accelerometer, proximity, gyroscope and the compass sensors are present, but there is no vibration motor in this tablet. There is dual band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0 support. So to conclude it, the Galaxy Tab A7 is clearly not for everyone, especially for heavy gamers. But it can be a great work from home tablet and an excellent choice for content consumption. I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.